Good evening, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Mayor's Garden Contest Awards Ceremony. My name is Ryan Woods and I have the pleasure of serving as the Parks Commissioner for the City of Boston. I'm thrilled to welcome you here to the ceremony in the public garden. Thank you to Suffolk Law School that was going to host us in case of inclement weather, but we're very happy to be out here. The weather doesn't always cooperate us for the garden contest, so it's nice to be able to gather here in these botanical gardens for the third year in a row. We're in a slightly different area of the garden than usual. This is due to the amazing partnership with the Friends of the Public Garden. I see Leslie here, who's their chairperson. Leslie, thank you for all the work that the Friends do in this park. Conceived as a transformational project initiated during their 50th anniversary, the Child Fountain Restoration Project and the accompanying landscape enhancements at the Arlington Street entrance will ensure that the public garden is more accessible and welcoming to residents and visitors, and the official ribbon cutting of the area will be sometime early this fall. Gardening is always an adventure, and this year was no exception. 2 years ago, we witnessed gardeners battle the lack of rain. Last year, we saw gardeners and their plants rise to the occasion when they were confronted with an abundance of rain. And this year, our heat waves presented entirely new challenges. We are always blown away by the work of Boston's gardeners that they're doing to beautify Boston. Whether you're a new gardener or you've been active for decades, gardening brings the community together from all walks of life while helping to beautify our city. Many of our beloved award-winning gardens this year are community treasures, not just backyard retreats. This annual contest would not be possible without the continued support from sponsors and friends who've helped make our award packages possible. Thank you to our grand prize sponsor, JetBlue, for providing our raffle prize for our first place winners, which is a pair of JetBlue travel certificates, good for the base fare of any round-trip JetBlue flight. Thank you to Mahoney's Garden. Yes, thank you, JetBlue. Thank you to Mahoney's Garden Center for providing gift cards to the top 3 winners of each category and the 2024 Hall of Fame inductees. Thank you to 2024 Garden Contest Hall of Fame inductees and South End residents Alex and Stephanie Charlagas and their new small local business, Spartan Coffee, for providing gifts to our first, second, and third place winners. So giving back, thank you very much. And to Polar Beverages for providing our drinks this evening. To kick off our evening of gardening, please help me welcome to the podium a self-proclaimed lover of trees, someone who offered a forceful vision for the role of urban forests in our city's push for environmental justice and climate resiliency, a big fan of all things green, the Mayor of the City of Boston, Mayor Michelle Wu.
Good evening, everyone. I so apologize for keeping you all waiting. I got stuck at City Hall with a couple meetings, and I know if there's any group that has patience, it is gardeners, but I did not mean to test it in this way tonight. So I so appreciate all that you all do, and you're joining us here tonight for a celebration of everything beautiful and delightful and sometimes surprising in our neighborhoods that you create. As you can maybe tell, I'm doing a little growing myself these days, and this may be the very last time I can button up this green dress, but I figured this was the occasion to use it for, and I treasure the time to spend with the gardeners of the city every year in this magical ceremony. We know, our goal every day is to make Boston a home for everyone, and there are a lot of pieces to that are about infrastructure in terms of houses and buildings and streets and schools, but it is sometimes the green spaces, the something beautiful, the community gardens, the places where you come together and get to know your neighbors as fellow human beings on this beautiful planet of ours that really make a place feel like home. So I want to thank you for helping to make Boston the ideal version of that in each and every corner of our city. Congratulations to all of our winners tonight, all the Hall of Fame inductees, and our new judges for this year who have now risen up through the ranks to be able to help pass this on to the next generation of winners as well. Thank you, thank you. And I will echo the thanks to our sponsors who add a little something so that we can truly celebrate and make sure that we are making this evening something that is even more enjoyable for all. So congratulations and thank you again.
So Steve's going to hand you each award to get the money there. Perfect. Thank you, Mayor. Now on to the awards. So we are starting off in the small yard garden category. Winners are, third place, Liza Dufresne of Dorchester. Come on up. Yeah, thank you. In second place, Yojani Soto of Brighton.
Ryan, do they sit back down afterwards?
We're going to take a group picture. Yeah, just stay right there. Thank you. In our first place category from Dorchester, also a friend of the Parks Department and treasurer of the Franklin Park Coalition, Blair Campbell. We'd love to get the group of the three of you all together for one large photo for everybody. One. Gardeners in the small yard category creatively utilized their land to produce big results in 250 square feet or less. This year, judges for the small yard category visited a wide range of small spaces that delighted residents and neighbors alike. These gardens have an abundance of colors, sustainable features such as solar lights, recycled decorations, and garden furniture that was some of it even pulled from the trash. There were delightful mixtures of annuals and perennials that were 20 years in the making, and a delightful pocket garden that helped one gardener cope with stress, which she watered with a hose from her second floor apartment. Congratulations to all of our small yard garden category winners. Our next category is our medium yard garden. In third place, Marta Carney and Mark Smith from Dorchester. In second place, Megan Fox from Jamaica Plain. And in first place, Daisy and Chris Huggenberger of Roslindale. And their son. Gardeners in the medium-size yard category created beautiful gardens in 500 square feet or less of space. Judges who visited gardens in this category took note of nicely manicured and maintained spaces with drip irrigation, planters, koi ponds, and fountains. Every square inch of these gardens was utilized with variety and color. Congratulations to all of our medium yard garden winners. Our next category is our large yard garden. In third place, who is unable to attend tonight, Michael Brzezinski from West Roxbury. In second place, Kevin McKenna of Roslindale. And in first place, Molly Duggan of Mattapan. The large yard garden is a very popular category where gardeners get to show off their plots of 500 square feet or more. Judges remarked on seeing an absolutely incredible collection of trees and plants that provide a beautiful private setting. One gardener transformed a driveway and vacant yard into a peaceful, elegant retreat. Another was described as being neat and tidy with highly unusual pine shrubbery that provide focal points and add depth. And finally, a garden that reflected a lot of care and love with an excellent variety of plant material that were well planted to provide a colorful display. Congratulations to all of our large yard garden winners. Our next category is our porch, balcony, or container garden. In third place, Peter Kahn and Donald Hess, the Back Bay. In second place, William White of Beacon Hill. And in first place, Salil Sharma and Chatitz from the South End. I don't know if they were able to make it, no. Okay. The porch, balcony, or container garden category highlights those gardeners who might not have the most space to work with, but never let that limit their creativity or ingenuity. These gardens featured irrigation systems, a balcony greenhouse to start plants from seed, and creative solutions to reduce the weight of potted plants. These labors of love included a glass floor that you could walk on, draping vines, hydrangeas, and ground cover featuring stylish plants. Congratulations to all of our porch, balcony, and container yard garden winners. In our shade garden, third place, Sally Ryering of Beacon Hill. In second place, Barbara Burley of Roslindale. And in first place, Ellen Scalise of High Park. The shade garden category covers gardens planted in areas with little or no direct sunlight. Some of these occur naturally and others by design under trees or fences. Judges enjoyed great use of color and variety despite the low light levels, multi-level waterfalls, and water features. One contestant reclaimed their driveway to expand their garden. Creative curved stone pathways flowed thoughtfully through the garden like a creek. These gardeners have shown that you can do a lot with a little sunlight, utilizing plants that prefer low light environments. Congratulations to all of our shade garden winners. The next one is a favorite of our judges, which is the vegetable or herb garden, as they usually always go home with some gifts from the gardeners. In third place, Benedetta Setto of High Park. Second place, Susan Holohan of East Boston. And in first place, Taylor Halliday of Roslindale. The vegetable and herb garden, as I mentioned, is a favorite of our judges. This category emphasizes the upsides of growing your own food. Judges enjoyed hand-built furnishings and a family-friendly atmosphere, creating a welcoming space. They spotted diverse collections of plants, carefully managed with drip irrigation, and collected rainwater. Clever use of reclaimed materials for trellising showcases the garden's innovative spirit. Elsewhere, a garden has transformed a challenging plot into a green oasis. A large assortment of potted plants bring this space to life. These gardens exemplify the potential of small-scale cultivation, as well as larger, potentially unfriendly landscape that demonstrates that with creativity and care, even the most unlikely areas can flourish. Congratulations to our vegetable and herb garden winners. Our next category is our Age Strong Garden category winners. In third place, Jose and Olivia Barros of Dorchester. In second place, Nazreen Latif of Fenway/Kenmore. And our first place, Alan White and Dale Belcher of Roslindale. The Age Strong Garden category highlights the work of our gardeners who are 65 years of age or older. The positive health aspects of gardening are always apparent in this category. Our Age Strong judges remarked on seeing beautiful, peaceful gardens with water features, a community garden plot with nice varieties, and a creatively utilized space that yielded beautiful results. One contestant remarked that they liked to think that they were painting with their plants when designing their garden. The first place winners in this category showed their flexibility. Last year, they took home first in the Shade Garden category, and this year in the Age Strong. Congratulations to all of our Age Strong Garden winners. Storefront, Organization, or Main Street District Garden category winners. In third place, some of these groups are larger, so we'll make sure. We have our Fairmont Hill Neighborhood Association of High Park. Accepting is Trish Hurley on behalf of the group. Second place, the Rosendale Green and Clean. Accepting on behalf is Jennifer, Joyce, Jeff, Joan, Amanda, Cynthia, Wallet, Bill, and Jeff. And in first place, the gardening enthusiasts at Primus of Beacon Hill, accepting on behalf of Stephen Sanders, Beth Sanders, Beth Sanders, Heidi Nichols, Baldacci, Stephen Baldacci, Rick Foster, and Brenda Chamberlain. Special note that the Primus Gardeners would like to dedicate this year's win to Brian Sullivan, who passed away suddenly at the beginning of July. He played a huge role in the gardening efforts on Primus Avenue, and he is greatly missed. We will get the wide lens out, and congratulations to all. This category encourages businesses, organizations, and neighbors to come together to beautify storefronts, yards, or patios, and in turn improve the aesthetics of their neighborhoods, creating welcoming spaces and building community. Winners in this category highlighted teams of people working together towards a common goal. Judges were impressed by the teamwork articulated in this category and the activations in many seasons in the gardens. Congratulations to all of the storefront business and organization gardens. For our community garden category, in third place, Jerry Izzy and Dan Doherty of Fenway Kenmore Victory Gardens. There we go. They'll now be in first place next year if anyone did not notice the gift hand up. Thank you. Second place, Ian Johnson and Sean Larney of Berkeley Community Garden. And in first place, Layla Hidayatifar and, I want to don't screw this up, Aliriza Ziali. Was I close? I tried. Fenway Kenmore Victory Gardens. Community gardens are always an important resource for our urban settings. Judges enjoy the years of work that went into these gardens. They remarked upon seeing hydrangeas, hostas, peonies, and more. The first garden featured a laminated multi-page brochure including dozens of pictures of the garden and the people enjoying it, including seniors from the nearby senior center. Gardens included solar power water features, reclaimed bricks, and compost. Congratulations to all of our community garden winners. Those are our winners in all of our 9 categories. And now it's time to recognize our garden contest winners who will be inducted into the Mayor's Garden Contest Hall of Fame. The winners here tonight are the best of the best. Among you is a group of gardeners who exhibited gardening excellence year after year and therefore will be inducted into the prestigious Mayor's Garden Contest Hall of Fame by winning at least 3 times. First, we'd like to congratulate next year's garden contest that this year's win brought them 3. So if you just want to raise your hand when your name's called again, Benedetta Cerro, Nazreen Latif, Megan Fox, Michael Brzezinski, Kevin McKenna, Sally Ryering, and the Fairmont Hill Neighborhood Association. They will all be next year's inductees. And now I'd like to recognize this year's Hall of Fame inductees. Last year's win gave them their 3rd win. Please come forward when your name is called to receive your award. Alex and Stephanie Chalagas of South End. Colia Zimmerman of Charlestown. Sandra Jordan and Robert Monahan of Jamaica Plain. Sunny Ha of Alston. Julia Fairclaw of Roslindale. And Cheryl L. White of Roslindale. Congratulations to you all for earning your place in our Hall of Fame. As Hall of Famers, even more important, you will be invited to be judges in the 2025 contest. I would love to. Congratulations to our Hall of Famers. This contest would not be possible without our partners. It's now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Sandra Palmer, Station Operations General Manager for JetBlue, to share a few words.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of JetBlue, I would like to say thank you to all the dedicated and passionate gardeners here. What you've done in Boston is incredible. It's absolutely beautiful. Your hard work keeps Boston beautiful, as I said, and we are honored to be a part of celebrating you tonight. And thank you to Mayor Wu and team for your leadership. We're always proud to partner with you, your team, and the city of Boston. As Boston's largest airline carrier, we employ over 4,000 crew members at Boston Logan Airport. Boston is not just a major hub for us, it is actually our home. We call it our city. This is why we continue to grow in Massachusetts. Last month, we announced that we are continuing to refine our network in New England. JetBlue seats will climb nearly 20% this winter in New England alone. In Boston, we will see more flights to our most popular markets this winter, including California, Florida, and of course the Caribbean. Next month, we're also starting service to our beautiful Presque Isle, Maine. For those of you who are wondering, leaf peeping is right around the corner. It's perfect timing for that. This is also a move on strategically leaving New England options beyond Massachusetts. Lastly, we can't forget that earlier this year, we launched service to Paris and Dublin at Logan. Those are just few destinations, yes, clap it out, destinations that one of you here hopefully will choose to go to. You have many, many options out of Boston. Also, not to mention, this year is our 20th anniversary at Logan. Very proud. When we began, we had only 25 daily flights. Today, I'm really proud to stand here in front of you and say we are launching 130 plus flights with the hopes to grow beyond that later this year and maybe even next year. We are very proud of our growth, and we look forward to seeing how we grow even more in the next 20 years. Again, thank you for all the commitment to the gardening, and congratulations to all the finalists. Let's pick a winner, I think, right? I'm sure you were like, hurry up.
We like to give the mayor the hard task here. All of the first place winners in all 9 categories are in this bin. You can feel free to come up and check it afterward if you want. This may be a problem because there may be some fighting between the gardening enthusiasts at Primus over who's taking the 2 JetBlue chickens. So you might have to have your own raffle. But congratulations to the gardening enthusiasts on winning this award. We have it under the tent for you afterwards. Congratulations. Actually, did the group want to come up and take a picture with JetBlue for the gardening enthusiasts, if you could, who won that? Thank you. Sorry, you're in the back. I'm staring in the front. Sorry. And although it'd be nice to go to Maine, I hope you pick a really nice destination to go to.
We go to Maine every week.
Make it work.
Okay.
Congratulations.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take this.
Really should be in.
Yeah, Rick.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Congratulations.
We'll be happy to have you.
Well, we'll see what we can do.
Nice. Hey, we welcome everybody.
I'd like to recognize and thank the city's horticulture and gardening team for this beautifully manicured landscape and their assistance in the judging round. Our team in horticulture that's based out of Franklin Park, we have a couple of them in the back there with us. They are on their hands and knees planting all of these beds in the public garden every single year. They are planted by Boston Parks and Recreation employees. So thank you to the team that beautifies Boston, and especially in the public garden, for the work that you do. Now I'd like to recognize the judges. You all had a very difficult job. The judges were chosen for their expertise in gardening and support of the mission of the contest, to encourage and inspire the beautification of Boston through gardening. A list of this year's judges can be found in your program, and at this time we'd like to invite anybody that was a judge this year come up to join us for a photo. Come on up, judges. Nope. Come on up. Right here. Jennifer, let's go.
Jennifer, come on.
Thank you to all of our judges this year. We invite all winners to please turn into the check-in station to receive some goodie bags as you head out. We now invite you all to enjoy some delicious food and refreshments brought to us from a women-owned local small business on Center Street in West Roxbury. Winners and judges, please remember to pick up your gifts at the end of the table tonight. Thank you very much. Keep beautifying Boston, and we look forward to seeing you again next year.